sounded like you gave a pretty impassioned speech at halftime, or maybe it wasn't impassioned, but you talked to everyone at halftime. What'd you say?
I just wanted us to kind of just regroup and refocus. We had some plays that didn't really go the way we wanted to early on in the game, and I just thought our body language could have been better and we could have responded a little bit better than we did. So that was just my message to the team. Is like, we're still, in the game. Like, we still have more game, more ball to play. So just wanted everybody to reset, refocus, and go out and just give it our all.
A few days after a crazy 50-49 game, 14-point fourth quarter comeback is great, but allowing the 49 points, how do you kind of balance your thoughts of we got the win, but maybe it wasn't as good as it needs to be defensively?
Yeah. The whole game, like, you look all over the tape, offense, defense, special teams, like, it's, we're off, sometimes, and we're on sometimes, so it's just a consistency piece overall. You came out with the W in the past, a couple weeks before that we didn't, so, it's kind of just got to take the good with the bad at times, and then just appreciate the win for what it is, and just go back to the drawing board and figure out what it was that we didn't do right or we could change to be better the next time. But we came off a tough little stretch, and to come out with the win like that was huge. Like, it was a gutsy win. There's a lot of grit that was involved. A lot of guys played the tail off, and we needed that, so it was good.
Lincoln's talked a lot about how he feels the defense is really close to breaking through, and he thought maybe that fourth quarter stop against Cal would provide a spark. What's your assessment of that? Do you feel like you guys are right on the cusp here, and that maybe did provide a spark against Cal?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for the defense right now is like we're not quitting at all. We're just keep attacking. Regardless of what happens our way or the other team's way. Like, you get back up and you swing again, and like as long as you have that mentality and that attitude, you've always got a shot. And he's exactly right. Like, you never know when that spark is going to happen. And maybe it was that that fourth quarter stop. But no, we're just going to keep on swinging and keep on doing what we have to do.
This is generally a pretty aggressive defense. Is there any point when you're being aggressive and things aren't working that it starts to like get in guys' heads? Like, there's maybe a little bit of pressing to be too aggressive, even. Like, has that ever been an issue, you feel like?
I think most of the things for us is just everybody just doing their job. Aggression is part of the game. It's kind of just the nature of the beast. But you mostly see the mistakes when guys are out of position or miscommunication or something like that, more so than just being too aggressive on something. Every once in a while you might get in a call that's not the best for whatever the offense is doing at the time, but that happens. But yeah, I would say the aggression piece is good. I think that's what makes us us. You talk about takeaways and things like that. Like, that's kind of what brings that mentality, is the aggression. So.
The defense had trouble with explosive plays, especially. Anything that kind of binds those plays together, like any one issue that you feel like is fixable? Or?
Yeah, just people doing their job. We talk about it, after every game, talk about during the game. Like, that's just the message. Like, trust the guy next to you to do his job, and you do yours. And, as long as everybody takes care of their 111, then we'll be good. So that's just the message. I think more times than not, it's going to come down to that.
What have you thought of Eric's journey, just in general, this season? Obviously, he had a breakout game this past week.
Yeah, no, he's been battling, man. Obviously, when you're not playing as much as you want to, it can be tough. But I think he's handled it the right way. He's always been supportive of everybody else, the whole defense, the whole team. And I'm glad that he got his opportunity. I'm glad he took advantage of it. And we needed him to play exactly how he played in that game.
So two more.
We've heard Lincoln and Caleb both talk about the noise that's been directed at the defense this year. How has it affected you guys? Has it been like an extra weight upon you all going through this every week?
Nah, I wouldn't say it's extra weight at all. It's always there, positive or negative. Like, it's still noise, to be honest. We got to just focus on what we do every day, the people that are in our room, the people that make our defense go. And I think that's what we've kind of just focused on. It's like, it's going to be there. Block it out as much as you can and focus on the guys in here and just build each other up. And the strength comes from within, comes from each other. So just relying on one another, that's where our strength comes from, and blocking out the outside noise.
It's been Coach Grinch's, attitude. He's talking a little bit about taking responsibility on himself, and how you guys seen him do that, I guess, so far this season, maybe more recently.
Yeah, I mean, he always says it, man. He's like, always, just go cut it loose. Just go out, do your job, have fun, play hard, play fast, play free, and, whatever mistakes, he's willing to take the blame for it. And, that's a credit to him, man. Like, that's a hard thing to do, especially when you're not always getting results that you want. Like, he's taking a lot of heat for us. And, huge kudos to him for that, because, like I said, like, that's really tough, especially, week after week. We're late in the season now, and but we need that, you know. That's his trust in us, and that's just our relationship that we have together. Like it makes the foundation that much stronger when you have somebody that's willing to bite those bullets, you know, let you go out and just play free and do what you have to do.
Thank you.